Welcome to News Watch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. A mixed message for the U.S. economy today. New numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics show U.S. employers added just 194,000 jobs in September. It's the second straight month where the economy added fewer jobs than expected. But the unemployment rate fell by 0.4% to 4.8%. That's the lowest rate since March of 2020, right at the beginning of the pandemic. Across the country, the number of new COVID-19 cases each day has also been dropping for about a month now, but that's not the case here in Wisconsin. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports about 2,800 new cases, raising our 7-day average for the last week to about 2,651. Meanwhile, DHS reports 11 new deaths today, dropping our daily death average for the last week to about 11. State Republican lawmakers have unveiled a package of bills which they say will help address the growing housing crisis here in Wisconsin. News Watch 12's Cooper Henkel has more.
The housing shortage in Wisconsin was made worse by the pandemic. Wealthier urban residents looking to escape crowded cities with plenty of cash in hand are keeping local residents from taking the first step toward building wealth, owning a house.
These are families that are unable to get into homes. These are families that want to create wealth. I had a client this year who is a young man who has an incredibly well-paying job. He's qualified. He got beat out because there's so little supply and so much demand, and cash buyers are winning.
The package of bills unveiled Thursday addresses some systemic issues.
Reforms to cut red tape and other burdensome regulations, reform outdated industry practices, and equip families with greater resources to build, restore, and renovate their home.
That includes a capped sales tax exemption on construction materials and low or no interest loans to home buyers looking to renovate or improve existing properties. The bill authors acknowledge the problem is multifaceted. Wage stagnation and a lack of good-paying jobs being two issues this package doesn't address. But they say it's a step forward, balancing a crazy market back in favor of Wisconsinites.
In recent years, Wisconsin has created fewer lots and new homes. Rents are rising faster than employees' income, and construction costs are increasing. Unfortunately, these trends have made it a challenge for Wisconsin to be an attractive destination for workers and businesses alike.
For News Watch 12, I'm Cooper Henkel.
Outside, Jeff, it's now October 8th, and it does not feel like it.
No, high temperatures up near 70 again today, and there's a hint of sunshine here at the airport in Rhinelander right now. It'll be brief as the sun sets here in about 21 minutes or so, but overall the trend is improving tonight. Temperatures, like Justin said, up near 70 again. Here we are in early to mid-October. Still 70 in Merrill and Wausau, 68 for Mosinee. These will be slow to drop again tonight as there was lots of clouds out there. And also a couple sprinkles across the area. Now, no big rain. All the games tonight, no worries at all. They'll play no problems, but there are lots of clouds out there and a couple of sprinkles. This is System 1. System 2 gets in here later on tomorrow night with some thunder showers on Sunday. Our forecast tonight, though, is cloudy skies or mostly cloudy skies and not so cold with low temperatures down near 55. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Starting in less than 30 minutes, the Tri-County Council on Domestic Violence and Sexual Abuse will host a vigil for Hannah Miller, the Rhinelander woman who was killed this summer. It starts at 6:30 near Triggs in Rhinelander. The person who police believe killed her is now in custody in Illinois, awaiting extradition back to Oneida County. This vigil is part of Tri-County's ongoing efforts to raise awareness about domestic abuse and domestic violence. Rhinelander Brewing Company will host a fundraiser afterward. Funds raised will go to a scholarship fund in Miller's name, the Tri-County Council, and a college fund for Miller's daughter. A Merrill couple who was badly injured in a crash last winter are now giving back to the paramedics who helped save them. Ruth Nelson Lau and Dan Lau crashed after sliding on some black ice. On their road to recovery, they reunited with the first responders who treated them and also donated $1,000 to the fire department. Ruth says the first responders were professional and kept her and her husband safe.
The paramedics who took care of me, they just kept talking to me the whole time, keeping me calm. How are you doing? How's your pain? Anything else? And gave good report to the emergency room in Wausau.
The couple's donation is going to help the fire department with future EMS calls. Fire officials in Merrill say they're now using an app. It's called Hentevi, which allows first responders to make the treatment process quicker while in an ambulance.
And so it makes it a little bit easier, less stressful. You don't have to do a lot of math, and makes it easier for the guys that are actually running the cardiac arrest. They can look this up on the way and get an estimated weight and prepare.
Every member of the department will have this app installed. They say the plan at STAR is to use the app at roughly the end of this month. It's week 8 of the high school football season, and our sports team will be shooting a plethora of highlights from across the region tonight. Newswatch 12's Griffin Stroin joins us now live in Medford ahead of a game which could likely decide the GNC championship. Griffin.
Yeah, Justin, this game, like I have said for the past couple of weeks, I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but this game is crucial for the GNC standings. The undefeated Mosinee Indians are coming into Medford to take on a team that won the GNC last year. Now, Mosinee's feeling pretty confident about their chances after coming off a huge win over Rhinelander last week. I mean, Mosinee controls their own destiny. If they win tonight and next week against Anago, they will be your 2021 GNC champions. But Medford hoping to play spoilers tonight. If the Raiders were to win, things would get very, very interesting. Medford, Mosinee, and Rhinelander would all be tied at 5-1 in the conference, which means there could be potentially a 3-way tie for the title. But once again, none of that would matter if Mosinee wins tonight. And they're looking to get some revenge in this game. Last year, Mosinee got romped by Medford, losing by 40 points. But I imagine that this game tonight is going to be much closer than it was last year. But hey, we got a game and a kickoff coming up soon. So reporting live in Medford, I'm Griffin Stroin, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Griffin. Still ahead, we'll take a look at the newest haunted trail in the Northwoods and how it's also helping the families of fallen soldiers. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
We're divided, but we can agree now's the time to help hardworking Wisconsinites, right? Nope, not Ron Johnson. See, on lowering prescription drug prices, Johnson was a no. Adding dental and vision to Medicare? Nah. Or making childcare more affordable to help people get back to work? No way. What about making the rich, like him, pay their fair share in taxes? Heck no. Tell Ron Johnson, time to say yes to building Wisconsin back better.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
The new Double Cheese Chicken Boss Burrito from Taco John's is so good. It's a 3-cheese, red pepper, and Hatch chili delight. Only this burrito can handle all that queso. The new Double Cheese Chicken Boss Burrito, only at Taco John's.
Do you have thoughts, good or bad, on news happening across the country or our coverage of it? Call into the Newswatch 12 Your 2 Cents line. We may use your thoughts on air.
It's Friday night, the weekend's here. It's now safe to use your outside voice. Go out there and take a walk. The colors are peaking out there right now. It's just gorgeous across north central Wisconsin, but there are a couple of sprinkles out there currently. Nothing heavy, Nothing strong out there, but still a couple areas of sprinkle activity across the Rhinelander area, back to the west as well. This will fade away tonight. Leftover cloud cover through tomorrow before our next system gets in here tomorrow evening. But overall, we'll keep the clouds around basically tonight and throughout the day tomorrow before another rain system gets in here later on tomorrow night. So here's Futurecast showing the rain getting out of here this evening. Slowly, we'll keep the clouds around, although there could be a short break in the cloud cover early tomorrow morning. That's going to be a stretch, though, before our next system kind of increases the clouds from the west across the area tomorrow. All right, so here's the big setup map. You can see here low pressure to our south and west. And it's going to stay over here for now, but it's going to move our way beginning tomorrow night. So we do have rain back in the forecast late tomorrow night. We're probably talking after midnight, and then scattered showers and maybe a couple rumbles of thunder back in the forecast throughout the day on Sunday. And then a series of systems gets in here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that will keep the rain showers around here for a couple of days. Until then, though, this system is dying out. This system's approaching. We have rain back in the forecast late tomorrow night, and then beyond that, more rain showers Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday. By the way, this system here will bring the Rockies their first big snow of the season this weekend. Okay, so for us, though, the average high is 59. We were up near 70 again today. The record high is 82. The sun sets shortly here at 6:24. Look at that record low, 22 back in 1989. All right, but today, though, no 22s for you. Lots of 60s and 70s out there today. We'll do this again tomorrow, and even warmer temperatures. I know it sounds weird, right? We'll be in the forecast on Sunday. Many of us will do mid-70s on Sunday afternoon with a very gusty south wind. That's going to blow a lot of leaves out of the trees on Sunday and out of your yard into your neighbor's yard. Be ready for that. But then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a bit cooler, but still above average with temperatures in the 60s to low 70s next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clouds out there, a couple of sprinkles left over. No worries at all. Low temperatures down near 55. Keep in mind, the average high temperature is 59. We'll do 55 for a low tonight. For tomorrow, it's Saturday. Lots of cloud cover tomorrow. There could be a sprinkle through the afternoon. Most of us will stay dry with high temperatures back in the low 70s. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow we're dry. Tomorrow night, late, we get wet. Scattered thunder showers on Sunday. Not an all-day rain. I wouldn't cancel your plans Sunday, but still expect a few showers around. A more general rain gets in here on Monday. That's a front passing through that keeps showers in here Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Halloween is just around the corner, which means some people are getting in the mood for some spooky fun. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski gives us a look at a new haunted trail in the Northwoods and how it also looks to give back to the community.
Halloween is a scary time of year, but put that against the backdrop of some woods and you've got the perfect ingredients for a spooky night here in Forest County.
Okay, now what I would do, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of screaming.
There's a new haunted trail just west of Crandon, giving scares to people throughout the month of October.
Most people, they do the last weekend, but we feel that, some people can't make it every weekend, so therefore we want to provide something on the weekends for the community and everybody to do on their schedule.
Daryl Ward, along with Tanner Peterson and David Belland, have tirelessly worked to create the Valley of Fright, which he hopes provides something fun and different for locals to enjoy.
Well, I'm hoping that it brings back to the community and also, outside of the community, that they are more apt to come and see what we're doing and bring business back to the community.
Ward says that Northwoods Wreaths created the haunted trail for fun, but also to give thanks to fallen veterans.
For every ticket sold at the Valley of Fright, we will make a 24-inch wreath for one of our fallen veterans.
The Crandon business plans on distributing the wreaths come December. Ward says with success of this year so far, he plans on continuing in years to come.
I plan to keep coming back every year and making it bigger the best I can. We want to keep it going.
In Forest County, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Well, still ahead, we have tonight's Big Ol' Fish. Plus, we'll show you how the pandemic's had a major impact on working women and what kind of progress they're making on that front. That's next. Newswatch 12 at 6.
The ultimate sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate discounts up to 50% off and get a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Plus 3 years interest-free financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
A nursing home promises to care for our parents as cherished loved ones. But if your parents have been injured in a nursing home, we can help. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Cancer wants time, delays, missed appointments. It wants us to forget what we need. At Marshfield Clinic Cancer Care and Research, we're not giving cancer what it wants. We're giving you everything you need to beat it. Advanced cancer care. Close to home. Ready to see you now.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels. Did you know the average wait time for a new RV is over 6 months? Don't wait. We have nearly 30,000 factory fresh RVs in stock and ready for you today. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. See America for less with thousands of RVs available for less than $5 a day. Plus, come in today and put $0 down and make no payment for 90 days. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV today.
With Cellcom, new and existing customers get the same great deals, both fair and clear. What's not clear is all this football lingo.
So, David, when the backers walk up in the A-gap, the center's going to call the guard down, putting the hat back on the 3 technique.
So you just need the running back to help the big guys block.
Exactly.
Football lingo? Unclear. Getting the same great deals whether you're a new or existing customer? Crystal clear. Cellcom. Clarity in a cloudy world.
This is my favorite part.
Check out the events in the Northwoods page on the WJFW website to find can't miss local events. Do you want to spread the word about your event? You can add it to the calendar there too.
The ultimate sale is happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Get ultimate discounts up to 50% off and get a bonus 10% off our sale prices at checkout. Plus 3 years interest-free financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
We told you earlier about the latest jobs numbers showing a drop in the nation's unemployment rate despite a lack of new jobs. But the numbers may not tell the full story of the pandemic's effect on working women. Karen Kafa reports.
Angelica O'Reilly left the workforce in the spring of 2020, the height of the COVID-19 pandemic's first wave, when her baby was on the way. The road back wasn't what she expected.
That 4-month maternity leave did turn into 12 months. In order to get back into the workforce.
The COVID-19 pandemic sparked a reversal of fortune for women in the workforce who had steadily been recouping losses between the Great Recession's end in 2009 and February 2020.
We also had just reached like 50% of the workforce, which is a big deal, right? Like that never happened before. So there were some gains that were really happening there. And then the pandemic happened.
The National Women's Law Center has been tracking the impact of the pandemic on women in the labor force each month during the pandemic. In August of this year, Director of Research Jasmine Tucker noted women accounted for just 11.9% of job gains. At that rate, Tucker says it will take 9 years for women to recover the jobs lost since February 2020. And Tucker warns of a long-lasting impact on the wage gap for women.
They don't want to risk the offer. They're going to take the first job that comes to them, and it's likely going to be at a lower level than what they left, whatever job they left.
One sector that's experienced losses is childcare, which lost another 5,900 jobs in August, creating extra hurdles.
Women are not coming back to the labor force unless there's a safe place for their kid to go.
Concerned about how employers might view a long resume gap, O'Reilly didn't want to stay out of work too long. But the competitive market made job seeking a full-time job on top of another very important role.
Juggling a newborn and sleep training and going through that.
So she and her husband went into business together, acknowledging how fortunate she is to have that flexibility, even if it's not quite what she envisioned before last spring. In Arlington, Virginia, I'm Karen Kafa.
We'll be back with one final look at your forecast after the break. But first, Newswatch 12's Chris Baranek has this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Where do you find a fish in orbit? Trouter Space, the final frontier. You know what? I'm just going to get right into this week's Big Old Fish. We start off this week with David Risky from Three Lakes, who caught this tank of a smallmouth. Now, Dave was visiting his sister and had only one day to fish. Now, his brother-in-law took him out for an afternoon, and they landed 4 nice-sized smallmouth, which included 2 19.5-inch and 2 16-inch fish. They did not disappoint, and each of them put up a great fight, jumping at least 3 times each. Well, I'll tell you what, Dave, that's one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Heather Valaquez Camacho from Rhineland. Now, she caught this absolute tank of a crappie that measured in at 16 inches and weighed in over 2.5 pounds. She goes on to say it was super fun to catch. Well, I imagine it was. That is one big old fish, Heather. Keep on reeling them in. Moving right along with this week's Big Old Fish, we have Mary Darrow from Rhineland. Now, this is just one of 7 fish caught, and it measured in at 17 inches. She says it was a great, quote, get the net day on Boom Lake. Well, you could say that again, Mary. That is one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Chuck Stroick from Boulder Junction. These are 2 14-inch crappies that he caught on small plastics. Goes on to say that both fish were released. Way to go on doubling up there, Chuck. Keep on reeling them in. And finally this week on Big Old Fish, we have a story of grit and determination. Levi was fishing after school and hooked into this nice bass, but unfortunately it snapped his line. Well, he woke up the next morning at daybreak determined to catch it. Sure enough, he did. Way to go, Levi. That's not only a big old fish, but a great fish story. And you got pictures to prove it. Keep on reeling them in, Levi. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish mount is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Plus, mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
Are you or someone you love dealing with a mental illness? NAMI Northern Lakes offers support groups for you. NAMI Peer Support Group is a confidential group of people supporting each other in recovery from mental illness. NAMI Family Support Group is a gathering of friends and family members helping loved ones who are dealing with these illnesses. Both groups are free of charge. For information, call 715-369-4740 or check out NAMINorthernLakes.org.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Plus, mattress specials for every budget. And save big on our reclining sofas and chairs. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
All right, Justin, lots of viewer photos coming in. It's gorgeous out there right now. Keep them coming, WJFW.com. You can get us there. You can see we have wind on the way, though, so the leaves in the trees now are going to be blown around this weekend. Not so much tomorrow, but definitely on Sunday. And you can see we have lots of clouds out there currently, but there are a couple of sprinkles. No thunder, no lightning in there. No problem playing the games this evening. However, we're going to keep the clouds around tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Our next system is way over here. That's going to bring us some healthy rain late Sunday into Monday. And then temperatures still kind of uniform, hanging out maybe in the mid-70s on Sunday afternoon.
Definitely unusual for this time of October. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 6. We'll see you back here at 10 for Newswatch 12 at 10 and the Friday Night Blitz.